So, hello everybody. We are here to talk to you about Vampire Academy, the movie, which came out earlier this month. We finally went around to actually seeing it. And
we had a lot more hope for this movie than it ever deserved. Because they advertised it as from the director of Mean Girls. So you're expecting at least some Mean Girls humor. No. They're just like, we'll just do another vampire movie.
But the thing is, the entire time it's like, but we're not every other vampire movie, we're different. Like, there are a few shots of Twilight. They're like, oh, I don't like the V word. And it's just like,
It kind of fell flat.
Yeah.
There were some very random moments, like when they started playing The Wire by Haim over somebody taking their shirt off. And I was like, I love this song. Why is it in this movie again?
Well, and it wasn't even recognizably The Wire. It was like the first 4 bars twice.
And then they moved on.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, we need to put this song in here somehow. Do it.
Gotta shoehorn it in. And the other really interesting thing I found with this movie was that a lot of the stuff we talked in our review of the book, how it kind of walks this really uncomfortable line with views on sexuality and slut shaming and all of this kind of stuff. All of that has been stripped from the movie. Like the whole scene where Dimitri comes in on her is just like, oh, he comes in on her, he shoos the other person out of the room, another person's in the room with them, and then scene cuts because Lisa is in trouble, and so they all run off to go figure out what happened.
And you know what? I'm glad they cut that out.
Oh, I'm so happy they cut it out, but
they didn't. They cut out the stuff they needed to cut out. Good for them. But they didn't add in stuff that needed to be added in to make it really shine as a good movie. Was it an okay movie? Yeah, it was an okay movie. Would I see it again?
No.
No.
After, okay, so in the book, you describe Dimitri as, I hate being the person who's like, but the book did this. Describe Dimitri as being this attractive guy, and he looked like Tommy Wiseau. He sounded like Tommy Wiseau.
He had on the black tighty whities that scared the hell out of me. Even in the commercials, I was like, what is he wearing?
I guess they really wanted to play up the age gap between Rose and him, so he looked like he was like a 35-year-old actor. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't done any fact-checking on that one. But
he looked fairly older than her, which is fine because that was actually something they legitimately talked about in the book. Is there's an age gap there, and it's fairly significant. There were some additions that I really liked, like spoiler alert. I'm sorry. In the final scene, she's like, okay, fine, we can't be together, but I want you to kiss me, and all this time she's been trying to get the drop on him for a surprise attack, and so he leans in for a kiss and she flips him on his ass, and then she kisses him, but it was just really cute. I was like, that's adorable. But that was one moment in a whole movie.
The characterization of Rose I liked. She was she definitely was fun, but sometimes it just felt like it was just pushed on you. Just oh, she's so badass. Look at her being badass. Look at her trying to flip Dimitri. Oh, she can't. Oh, at the end she can. Oh, it's cute. Oh, look at Rose and Lisa's relationship. And the whole big fight between the two of them is kind of really downplayed. That was supposed to be world shattering.
But it was just kind of oh, we're having an argument. We'll get over it.
Oh, and some of the acting was not.
There were certain actors that were brilliant, and others that were just Rose was really pretty good. Lisa was fairly decent.
Well, she is the straight man to the whole endeavor.
The person who just stood out for me was, I don't know her name, I'm sorry, the girl who played Natalie. She's also she's also the girl in Modern Family. But
she plays Haley on Modern Family.
Yeah. And she was just a treat to watch because you've seen her pretty much only on Modern Family, and then you look at her in this, and she's like her sister's character in Modern Family instead. she's got like this curly frizzy hair, and she's kind of dorky and nerdy, and she talks too much, and it's really cute. She does a really good job, and then she gets to play a badass in the end, and she does a really good job with that too. So, if you're gonna watch the movie, watch it for her, because she did a great job.
The one character who I didn't like was Mia. Like, oh man, it was just like, from the get-go of the arrival at Vampire Academy, it's like, you are not supposed to like her. It's just, we are going to just show you. Like, she walks up to them, it's like, oh,
he's mine now,
he's
bitch.
mine now, and you're just like, context?
Calm yourself. Like, just down, girl, down.
And then later on, she's like, she must be pregnant. She must have herpes. She must be pregnant with a baby that has herpes. And you're just like,
like, I'm going to tell you this because you're my closest friend. No.
I definitely have a feeling that this is going to go in the way of Aragon, that it's going to be like one movie. I don't know the numbers, how much money they've made. But it definitely did have that kind of rushed, we have to get this out while vampires are still cool, because vampires are currently teetering on the edge of falling into oblivion because of oversaturation.
All the best moments were pretty much in the trailer.
Yeah.
Watch the trailer, you'll probably be happier
You'll save yourself time.
Imagining the movie that it could have been rather than the movie that it actually is. But
we were entertained. I don't know if that entertainment was from the movie itself or just the faces we made at each other.
We saw the Lego movie the same day. Go see the Lego movie. That was...
Coming off of, like, we saw the Lego movie first, and it was just like, everything is awesome!
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
And so, like,
and there's the Batman theme at the end, which is like, Batman.
Darkness!
No parents.
Like, I was definitely feeling that Lego movie was going to be more kind of like big fancy commercial. And oh, it was a big commercial for all of the Lego sets, like, definitely. But it was fun and it was clever, and I've heard a lot of reviews comparing it to 1984. And it was, out of the two movies we saw that day, it was
the better
by
movie.
far the better movie. And just, I've seen it twice now because I loved it so much.
Anyway, so that apparently is our review of both movies.
Yeah.
Go
see Lego Movie.
Wait till Vampire Academy comes out on
DVD or Netflix. It'll probably be on Netflix, let's be real here. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys have seen it, tell us what you think. If you guys have read the books and seen it, tell us what you think about that too. So we hope to see you guys at our next review.
Yep.
Bye guys.